Well, Sinn Féin made proposals last week and distributed them to the other parties, and they were very common sense, practical proposals of how we actually find our way out of this recession. And you won't do that by slashing. You do it by stimulating the economy. But there has to be a core to it. There has to be a cornerstone to what you're doing. And our cornerstone is to protect the vulnerable, to protect the aged, to protect people who are sick. We clearly have to reconfigure it and build a private sector here. But to do what the Tories appear to have done, which is to pick on the most vulnerable, is bad economics. It also struck me, just as a person who lives here, and this is leaving aside the fact that I'm an Irish Republican, or even leaving aside the fact that I'm Irish, but just to have an English Tory up there pontificating and taking these decisions and dictating and introducing measures which will dictate the way people live here. It doesn't have to be like that. So there's a big onus on the political parties here to face up to this, to reject what has been put forward, and to develop a more therapeutic, constructive, progressive, people-centred strategy on the economy. It's also, I think, well beyond any argument that the duplication of wastage of services which arise because of partition, that also has to be addressed and sorted out. And I think we can do all of that. Sinn Féin have called for the Assembly to be reconvened. We need 30 signatures for that, and I'm working on the presumption that we will get that the other parties will support the Assembly coming together. The Executive is meeting tomorrow. It will take some time. I mean, the Sinn Féin officials are currently parsing the British Treasury's, the Chancellor's statement. So it'll take some time, I suppose, to dibble in the details to get all of those details out. But the Assembly coming together means that the Finance Minister, Sammy Wilson, has to come forward and make a statement, and that will assist the whole process of countering what's going on.
Will there be a budget?
There clearly has to be a budget, but it's what type of a budget? The only budget there can be is one which is based upon the programme for government. The programme for government is underpinned by a commitment to equality and to defend the most vulnerable in this society. So that's the type of budget that Sinn Féin will be looking for.